Right, boom. Hope you all are well. Hope you all are good and handy dandy. Right, so hope you all are staying blessed, staying positive, staying happy and blessed. I already said blessed, but yeah. First and foremost, I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who commented on my last podcast, because I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that from many people. So it was kind of nice seeing the replies and the comments from people. So I appreciate you all. So thank you all for that. And yeah, so of course my last video was my vlog. So of course, like I said, I'll be doing a mixture of vlogs and podcasts. So to stay up to date with that, you're more than welcome to follow me on my social media. If you want to, you can. But if you don't want to, then you're lost. I'm joking. But yeah, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let's get straight to the point. So life and death, yeah. So this is something which I feel like is a very deep thing, and for me, for those who know me, know that I'm a very deep guy, and like my thoughts are deep, and I'm just a deep person, right? I can have my weird side, like I seen in the vlog, but then I can have my serious side, which can be this. Few like times here and there I can act like a bit of a, right? But apart from that, it's like this is my serious side. When it's about religion or life, about everything, it's like, yo, I'm deep, right? I'm gonna go straight into it, so kind of thing, you know. So let's get straight into it. So when I was younger, and you can agree and disagree with anything, by the way, because again, this just, I'm talking about myself, yeah. So a lot of people might disagree with, agree with everything. You do you. That's completely fine, right? So I'm not gonna. There's no right and wrong in this, right? My own sort of thinking. So with life itself, when I was younger, I always used to think that I used to always think that life was very fun. It was more like an amusement, more like a park. You know, with your friends and the family, you just enjoy it. You don't really think much about what's happening in life, right? But then those odd here and there, when you look at the adults, you know, with the dads and the mums and the aunties singing with each other, you know, sipping on the tea, cross-legged, thinking, ha, Bill Gold's here, right? So then you're thinking, like, what are these men on about, right? And then in your head, you're thinking, oh, I can't wait till I'm their age to be mature, right? But the more old I've got, the more I've realized that I don't really necessarily believe in the term mature, because I don't feel like even a lot of people out there now who are so much older than me, or who's older, there is no maturity. But there is a word which I can use, which I feel has a deep meaning, and this word I feel like can come at different stage, at any age and any stage in life, and it's the term wise. Yeah, W-I-S-E. For those who don't know how to spell it, I'm just saying wise. The reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like it has a very deep and very deep meaning behind it, and a reason behind that is because when I was yeah, that's it. So I met like a couple of lads who were 15, 16, 17 year olds, right? I'm 21, right? So I met these guys, and then speaking to them, it's like they're sort of like understanding about life and just everything in general. I was like, bruh, I literally was like, what? You know, I was like, what? I was like, when I was your age, brother, I was never that kind of thinking. My thinking was more dirty. Anyways, it was more inappropriate, right? But of course, meeting those people, it was just like that, right? So it's like spud me sort of thing. So I was like, I rate that a lot. It just gave me that sort of understanding that, yeah, like now I think I understand. The term wise, I feel like it's more dominant than the term mature. I don't feel like there's a lot of mature people out there. I feel like it's more wise. Again, agree, disagree, whatever you want to do, that's completely fine. It's okay. But one thing that I've always found strangely, fascinatingly weird. I don't know if that's a word, fascinating, but it's like fascinating but weird at the same time, is, you know how people like to compete with one another. It's a major thing, and a few things which I feel like us humans have got. I'm including in this too, and there's 3 I think that I can think of: ego, jealousy, and arrogance. These 3 things is huge amongst us humans. Some of us think that we are more superior than the ones who are inferior. Some people think that they have more power than the ones who are below them, right? But let me tell you guys one thing. Check this. Scientifically said, you can fit 1.3 million Earths in a sun. Yeah. Now we as human beings, it's like if you zoom out of planet Earth and just, for example, let's say you're on the moon, you can't see humans, right? We're literally tiny dots, right? So let's say on the moon, you can't see no humans. You can't see none of us, right? Now, the sun compared to, of course, the Earth, like I say, you can fit 1.3 million Earths in the sun. That's a huge number. Now, look at us compared to the sun. We are literally non-existent. Now, the sun is tiny compared to many, many other things out there at the moment, right? Sun is literally a dot. Now, compare the Earth to that. Now, compare us to whatever's out there too. Let's say this, for example, I'm just saying, is like this out there itself. We are non-existent. You can't see us. Earth is tiny. Earth is nothing. What makes you feel like you should have more power than other people? You feel like you're more better and powerful than any other person out there? What makes you feel like you're more superior? You're nothing. End of the day, it's proven. There's no science behind it. It's proven. Everyone knows this. Your belongings, your properties, everything you have, your money, you're gonna go. So all of that ego and arrogance, bro, drop it. We've all kind of got a stop clock on top of our heads. And I'm not going to lie, this hit me hard the other day because I was looking at the clock and it was around 3 a.m. I was waiting for, our early prayers, Fajr. So I was just waiting for that. I was looking at the clock and it kind of hit me hard because when I was just looking at the time, keep on going and going and going, I'm thinking, bro, imagine. I wonder what time I'm going to depart from this life. I wonder what time it's going to be. It could be 9 a.m. in the morning, 9:04, 9:07, 11:07, whatever time it may be. I just thought about it and I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter how healthy you are, you can depart any time. And I feel like we all need to be grateful as well because it's like God's given us every single thing in this life. We could be very unappreciative, but someone out there, it's funny because the poor people, the ones people say are more inferior to us, I don't feel like they're inferior. I feel like they're rich. Why? Because they're way more content than the people who got stuff. We, as people that have, these possessions, I'm not saying all, some, we don't realize the beauty God's given us. I mean, like, He's given us all of this stuff, right? But I feel like the beauty, it was with people who have nothing, is that they're content with what they have. Yes, they might just want a pair of shoes, but that's it. Then they'll be happy. They're content. But for some people, it's like you want more and more things. But it's then when something's been taken away from you, then you're like, God, why? It's simple. You're not grateful for what you have. But once you realize the blessings, things that have been given to you from God, you're then like, you know what? I understand life. I understand that this life is a testing place and not a resting place. End of the day, we are all being tested, right? So we're all being tested. We're all with different sort of trials and everything in life, right? So, and we all got a purpose in life as well. So it's up to you how you want to write your story, So this is my life. This is my life of, this is me, Suleiman Imran. This is my life. How am I going to go about it? I don't want to live a life where I'm not going to be remembered. I don't want to live a life where it was like the life of of the Pharaoh who was so arrogant. I don't want to live the life of that. I want to live the life of someone who actually intended to do good stuff. I want to do something in which I want to make an impact and help people, spread positivity. Again, the same saying, this life is a testing place or not a resting place. This life was a short life. That doesn't mean you can't have fun. Have your fun. Have fun. Be a good person. Like my dad always said to me as well. He said, you should have a balance within life. For example, understanding your religion, but also enjoying life. Have a balance in between. Never go from one extreme to the other. Find the right balance. And when you can find and adapt to that right balance, then pretty much you're perfect and you're good to go. Nothing else. I also told one of my friends as well, like, whatever's going to come for you will come for you. It's never going to miss you. Whatever's written is written for you. Yeah, death is an actual thing. But what I find, again, so fascinating about death, again, is like the more you think and ponder about death, the more it kind of gets you ready, in a sense, for the hereafter. It kind of prepares you. And how do I mean by prepare? I don't mean prepare by packing your suitcase and be like, yep, I'm gonna go down to the... No, I mean like by preparing yourself, by being a good person, by spreading good, by doing your duties that you need to be, by attaining paradise in the hereafter. You need to do all of this stuff, right? It's a reminder for myself as well. So it makes me wonder and think like, this life itself, yes, have your fun. I've got no complaints about life, because I'm trying to be grateful in life. I'm trying to do that recently. I think Imran Khan, the Pakistan PM, I think he mentioned it once. I think it was him. I think he said before he goes to sleep, he ponders on just on his day. For example, I'm trying to do that as well. So for example, you ponder over what has happened in your day. What has God given you? He's blessed you with food, right? So He blessed you with the food. He's given you the money to go and get the food. He's given you food. He's allowed you to eat, right? He's given you the clothes. For example, me wearing this right now. He's given me the eyes to see, the mouth to speak and to taste, the nose to smell, the ears to hear, the hands to touch, the feet to walk, all of this. And I'm blessed because there's so many people out there who haven't even got some of this stuff, right? So we're fortunate. We're lucky, right? So see yourself as the ones who God has chosen to give you this stuff. So you should be grateful. Never say, nah, God ain't giving me nothing. He's given you a lot, my friend. He has given you a lot. And He's blessed you with a lot. So, listen, gratitude always. And trust me, the more grateful you are, the more good things will come your way. Next point I want to mention is everyone's on their own journey. Everyone is on their own. So I made some points here. So everyone is on their own journey. So no matter what journey someone is on, everyone's on their own, right? So I always say we're all on a different journey. So all like different spirals, different journey, but we're all kind of going towards one path, right? So all going towards one path. Everyone's goal eventually, we all have one goal, okay? So, but everyone's journey is different, etc. So people can have different tests, people can have different lives, So, for example, let's say what I had been through, for example, before I came to Islam, someone might be going through that before me or after me. Yeah, so people go through all of this at different stages in life. But at the end of the day, also, you got to realize that no matter what people go through, don't pinpoint fingers and be like, you're doing wrong, you're doing this, you're gonna not know. You need to focus on yourself. But what I find so fascinating also about us making mistakes is, yes, one, when it comes to that level of understanding that you regret of sinning, that's one amazing thing. But two, what I find so amazing is that it's also another blessing that we sin, because we can focus more on ourselves, to focus and better ourselves than looking and pondering over other people's faults. Because the more we focus on ourselves, the less we're concentrating on them. If they want advice, you can give it to them. Otherwise, don't go around correcting them whatever they're doing. Eventually, like I said, everyone goes through different stages and phases in life. If anything, pray for them. Because the best gift you can give to someone is what? So yeah, count the blessings and be grateful to what God's given you. Like what I mentioned before, I mentioned that pretty much whatever happens in life, whatever God's given you, allow you to go to uni, allow you to go to school, He's given you a job, He's allowed you to come home, given you a family. Gratitude always, mate. You need to be grateful, because no matter what happens in life, look, this life is a short time. Your stop clock on top of your head, your years, the months, the weeks, the minutes, it's counting down. And every time it's counting down to the point where we're going to go, then we're gone. Nobody can save us, so we pretty much, khalas, we're all going to have to depart from this life sooner or later. Depending on what time, depending on what age, who knows? Nobody knows apart from one, your creator, right? He knows everything. It's amazing. And again, He knows you more than your own mother, and He knows you more better than you know your own self. So I find it so fascinating. Again, you can agree and disagree with everything, but it's so powerful. Like, it's so like when you have that deep connection to God and you treat Him as if He's your best friend, it's the best feeling. Literally, just what? Just try this. Alright, I love stars. I love looking at stars. Right, but for example, like in a nighttime star or whatever, even if it's in your room, just have a connection. Just talk to God. I just say it like, yo God, what's up? No, I'm joking. But it's like it's such a deep connection feeling, and it's just so powerful. See those inferior to you. Okay, yeah. So for example, in life, I'm going to mention those three things: the arrogance, the ego, and the jealousy, right? We always got to remember by looking at, for example, the people who have less than us, but at the same time, don't ever think that you're better than them, because if anything, they're more content than you, right? They're more grateful. So they just want, for example, the shoes. But again, like I said, here's us, we want more and more. But we always got to remember that there are people who have not got much not much stuff compared to us. So we always got to be grateful, always got to be counting our blessings, always. Because the more we do, like I said, if you count your blessings, you be grateful to God that He's given you every single thing. Trust me, so much more good things be coming your way. And even if you're afflicted with a hardship or a trial, always remember that no matter what, God tests the ones that He loves. So this is life. Life is full of tests. But life is also interesting because it's got so many of these things too. Don't matter what people say or think apart from God. Yes, I don't know if I mentioned already this before, but no matter what happens in life, you just block out the haters, block out the negativity. No matter what people say, what people think, as long as you know that if you're doing good, that's what matters the most, mate. You don't need to gain the praise from the people, right? They're not gonna be the ones to be pulling you into heaven. Yeah, it's you. You need to be the best version of yourself, and it doesn't matter what people say, doesn't matter what people think. People get criticism. Enjoy life, man. Be grateful. Spend time with your family, because I'm telling you right now, it can come to a point where you can lose a loved one. When I lost my grandma last year, I didn't expect it. Happened out the blue. Just happened out the blue, and I just thought, alright, normal day, start yawning, open the door, boom, all my days, right? So you're just like, it's a massive. I want this more to be more of like a wake-up call sort of thing. But again, like everything I'm saying as well is also being installed into my head. So it's like a lesson for myself too. So it's kind of like a good thing as well. But yeah, also finally to remember death often. Because like I said, if you remember death, by remembering death often, it just humbles you, humbles your soul. Realizes at the end of the day that you are going to depart from this life. All of your luxuries that you have in this life, you're not going to take it to the grave. You're not going to be like, you buy this, the G-Wagon or something, for example, and you could be like, yep, I'm going to drive down to the grave with my G-Wagon. Nah. Your G-Wagon's going to be passed on to someone else. Your house is going to be passed down to someone else. Your money is going to be given to some other people. Your suits, all of that thing is going to be given. By all means, dress good. Buy these nice stuff. But again, be grateful, be happy, stay smiling, stay blessed, show gratitude always. Never be arrogant. Never show any sort of ego. Never be jealous of another person, because again, everyone has their own life, everyone has their own test. Focus on yourself, be the good person, be the person of when you're about to depart from this life, that people remember you for who you are. Follow the right people. What I can say is follow the right people, have a good set of friends, right? Have a good set of friends, have a good set of base around you, so surround yourself with good company, with good people, good positive vibes, and just literally just enjoy life in the best of ways. Yeah. Again, like what my dad says to me. For me, religion, when he says, balance religion and life, for me, for religion, it humbles me. It basically keeps me feet firm on the ground. Like I said, be the best person you can be. And just do good, man. Like there's no harm in doing good. But yeah, man, this is life. It is what it is. But I hope you all guys enjoyed this. I hope I cleared up pretty much all the points, because I had to keep doing podcast after podcast, because Mum walked in, that was one, and I stopped and I realized I lost everything and a few of the takes because of my camera as well. But yeah, hopefully this is all it. But thank you all for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. But yeah, in the meantime, look after yourself. Remember those points I had mentioned. Be a good person. Stay smiling. And again, haters come, people can give you criticism. But at the end of the day, just be the good person. You don't need to impress everyone. Just be you, man. Be unique. Well, yeah, man, I'm gonna go eat, and I think it's Maghrib time. Close. Soon. But yeah, man. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I'll see you guys soon, probably for my vlog. But yeah, take care. Peace. I can't do peace. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'll do peace. There you go.